So the Lord always gives us a specific word for each mission. And so for this mission, he gave us Joshua chapter 3, verse 11, which is the priesthood stepping into the waters ahead of the nation for there to be a crossing over. I believe that God has given the mandate to the church, or the priesthood, the body of Christ, to open the way spiritually for the nation to move ahead into its next season. Sometimes you see nations that keep going in cycles of violence or cycles of poverty, and they're not able to break through. I believe that's because the church has not understood their position, that there's a spiritual role and there's a natural role. Many times the church operates in the spiritual realm, but what is done in the spiritual realm through prayer and through intercession and things like that manifests in the natural realm. I'll give you an example.
Yes.
The 1600s, well, even before that, the Puritans left Europe and went to the Americas, to the New World, what they were calling the New World. And they were looking to, all they wanted and what they were seeking was religious liberty, religious freedom, to worship God, because they were being persecuted in Europe. So they said, all we want is to be a city on a hill. We want to just be free to worship God the way we feel. We don't want to be under a king. We don't want to be, controlled by kingdoms. We want to be free to worship God freely. And that's all they were looking for.
Yes.
And they got that. But what they were not looking for, unprecedented prosperity, liberty, freedom, leadership of nations. I'm talking about the United States. So they sought something in the spirit realm, but they got so much more in the natural realm. So it is up to the church, it's up to the body of Christ, to do the spiritual work, so to speak, so that the manifestation of God's blessing can come into the natural realm. So I believe that God has given us that assignment, and in every generation He does. I feel He does, but maybe sometimes people don't take it up or we don't follow through. But I believe that God has called us in Uganda at this time to do this so that our nation can move into the next level.